Hey YouTube, this is DuelMaster39 here, bringing you guys a deck profile of my Lightsworns, so let's get started. The first thing we have right here is we have two JDs, really good in the deck. I don't feel like running three because sometimes it's a dead draw, but when you do mill both of them, it's kind of shitty. So I might actually move this up to three, so just be aware that you guys should have probably three of these in your deck. Then we got two Lilas. Really key to the deck because not just for the name, but really good because of the fact that she gets to summon, change the defense on her summon, and destroy a spell trap card in your opponent's side of the field. So that's also really good. Next we have Double Wolf. 3 is too much because if you do get it in your hand with a solar recharge, it is good, but other than that, it's really just I don't like it because it doesn't. If you have 3 of them in the deck, it's really just, you just get dead draws. It's really bad. Whenever you need a JD or something, you end up drawing a wolf. So that's what I hate about it. So just keep it at 2. Next, 2 Raikou. Raikou's really good. I guess, flip, and then mill top 3 after you destroy a card. So really good card. Basically one of the key cards of the deck. Next we have 2 Celestias. 3 is way too much because if you get an opening hand with her, it's kind of like, you could have had something else, but not only that, but she does destroy 2 cards when you tribute for, like, say the Celestia's in the field. I tribute a Celestia for Celestia, and when she's tributed by a Lightsworn, when a Lightsworn monster is tributed for her, she can activate the effect of destroying up to 2 cards in the field, and then you mill 4. Really good card. So yeah, just keep that at 2. 1 Aaron, really good against agents because they always run gotchis. So really good against that because it sends it back into the deck. So 1. 1 Lumina. These are all the ones that I really need 1 of. 1 Lumina, 1 Jane, 1 Garoth. Lumina is your summoner, so you want to summon with her. She's a really good card, and yeah. Jane goes up to 21 when she's attacking, and Garoth, whenever a Lightsworn monster's effect is activated, to mill. If you mill when like say Jane is on the field, you have to mill 2 for her at the end phase of your turn. So when you mill the 2 for her, if you have Garoth on the field, you can. His effect says that you can draw a card for every Lightsworn milled by a Lightsworn's effect. So it's a really good card. And now to the not Lightsworn part of the deck. 1 Plague Spreader Zombie, key tuner in the deck because you need it. 2 Necro Gardenas, really good for negating, and there's really good plays setups with your with Levier. Honest, obviously they're all lights except for Necro Gardenas and a little bit of your dark monsters, but mainly the cards that you want to keep on your side of the field is your Lightsworns, some of them, and if you want to keep them on the field, this is definitely a way to do it. Discard Honest to get their attacks boosted. Obviously, in this format, you're going to want to run a BLS. It's just a main staple of any deck right now. So, yeah, definitely 1 BLS. Really, really good. 1 Chaos Sorcerer. Player preference, I think Chaos Sorcerer is really good, and same thing with BLS, so I think you should run 2 just in case one of them gets milled. Then for the main tuners, one of the main tuners, Glowpole. It's really good. I got mine in German. So, I think it looks sick, but, So, 1 Glowpole. Dandelion, because it gets its effect when it's milled, so you do get 2 tokens. So, even if, you need that defense, you can hold off with these, or if you need a synchro, you can use it with that. 1 Card Trooper. I've seen some people use 2, but I don't think you need 2. I think you only need 1, because you end up, like 9 out of 10 times I end up milling this card anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. Gores, staple, really need it. So, really. Now onto the spells. 3 solar recharges, really just staple, just your main draw engine for the deck. so because you don't run any Pot of Dualities, but 3 solar recharges. 2 monster reincarnations, pretty much just staple anyways, because you want to get your JDs back. This is the way to do it. 1 charge of Light Brigade, really good card. Limited, but really good. You only need really 1 anyways. Double MST. So obviously you want to get rid of your backfield so you can attack your opponent directly. Gonna keep those Starlight Roads off the field, so definitely a way to do it. Then basically for the staples you have Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm. Just your main staple spells that you need. So yeah. Foolish Burial, really just the last card for spells. Is you really just need to Foolish Burial, because if you want to get out a strong monster, you get this in your first hand, you can Foolish Burial your wolf and special summon him right onto the field. So really good card, you know. I'm looking for those hollows, so if anybody has any, you can PM me. Mirror Force, definitely one good card. You're basically you're monster heavy in this deck, and you're running a little bit more spells and traps, obviously, because there's only three traps in the whole deck. Because you know you don't really need a defense. You just need to have really good monsters in the field. You just swarm the field and win. So 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, and basically 1 Torrential. That's basically the count on spells. So and traps. So that's the deck, and now we'll just go into the extra deck really quick before the video's over. So 1 Trish, obviously, 1 Stardust, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Black Rose, 1 Ancient Fairy. Works good because you can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Iron Chain Dragon, good against, like, you know, Dark Worlds. Eurequis, really good card. Gaia Knight, 6-star, 2600. You know, it gets people's Brionics off the field and stuff. You know, I think actually Brionics 26, but I'm not sure. 1 Cataster, basically just really good card. Now onto the Exceeds. Basically, you're just running 1 Utopia, 1 Leviair, 2 Leviathans, and Gachi, but I don't really ever get Gachi out. But really, it's just you're mainly just working on these 4. Gachi is basically a side card right now. And then my tokens are little Ninja Pokedraco tokens. So, and then my War Turtle token. So that's the deck. Thanks guys for watching. This is a Twilight deck. So thanks. So subscribe, like, favorite. Thanks. Bye.